Welcome back, my loyal subjects, to more of the Legion of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 3, Pharaoh Fiasco here, and last episode we finished out the first day of the Heimdall field exercises. Field exercises day 2. Time to see what, 7 a.m., time to see what today's got in store for us. Hopefully somebody didn't use the Eternal Candelar. Looking kinda overcast. Whoa, Celestin? He didn't come with us, and Lynn too, and Becky. Okay, so there's been a full migration. Basically, Doors is back in session in full. Wonder what brought this about. Oh yeah, wonder what brought this about. We're trying to stop Calvert from stopping the summer festival. We need all hands on deck for this. After we captured those 3 agents yesterday, the rest of them seem to have become even more wary. Our reports say that a large number of them have collected their listening equipment and entered the underground tunnels. So, Randy and Aurelia's teams are gonna flush him out. And Lecter's here too. Yeah, soon as the summer festival starts up, we're gonna lose them all in a swarm of tourists. It sucks, but the only way we're gonna avoid that is by using martial law and the Imperial Army. But if we bring the army into it, it will no longer matter whether the agents are dead or alive. We need to consider international opinion too, not to mention it would cause the citizens to panic right before the summer festival. I'd much prefer to settle this with arrests than with tanks. So he's counting on us to be able to pull that off. Agreed. Well, working with the main campus and the guild, we'll snatch them all up one way or another. The entire branch campus will unite to take care of this crisis. Thank you. I thank you for your support as well, Lady Le Guin, Professor Schmidt. I've also sent a few new special requests I'd like you to take a look at later. Golden? Understood. Please contact us if anything comes up. I certainly will. Thank you. Alright, let's go over our plans. As of this morning, the professor's communication wave amplifiers have been sent to both the main campus and the guild. First off, Orlando's team and mine will split up and go down the unexplored tunnels in the west side of Heimdall. There, we'll set up the communication network while we hunt down and dispose of the Republic's agents. Arresting. We're arresting them. Seems like they got some crazy new gear called Ramda. However, it appears it's only been recently developed, so they've not yet mastered its use. If the General and Orlando are in the field, I'm certain a platoon or 2 will be no issue. True, but on the flip side, if they've got any more guys than that, there's no guarantee you'll survive. Oh, I suppose I won't hold back then. Not that she needed an excuse not to. The safety of the students should be our top priority. So please try and make sure you arrest the agents. Thank you for contacting us, Major Arundel. If there's any further movement, please let us know. You got it. Well, good luck, everyone. With this operation, and with Class 7's new and old. Of course he knew about that. The Empire's got to keep tabs on us. We're a large group of incredibly capable people. While we're on that subject, you got to talk about lots of things yesterday, didn't you? Yeah, what are your friends gonna be doing? They split up across the city to gather information. They might have found something, so if we run into any of them, we should check in. Got it. So we'll be patrolling the entire city, and not just our half? We'll need to determine where the agents are headed somehow. Alright, day 2 of our field exercises has begun, and let's get to it. Our time limit is 4 p.m. If the agents are not apprehended by then, martial law will be invoked. We will have results by then. The sirens won't be ringing today. Yes, ma'am. So Aurelia is expecting us to do our part, and we are not going to disappoint. So that's her half. And that's Randy's half. Because they split up classes 8 and 7. Classes 8 and 9. So that they can have some attack members on both. Oh, this seems pretty serious. We're up against Calvard's special forces, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Yes, Principal Aurelia and Instructor Randolph are both very experienced. Tita's orbital gear will finally be deployed in actual battle as well. I'm glad we participated in the testing. Looks like it'll be fun, but so does patrolling the city. Let's check the requests. Whoa, semi-required, so just like before, when we complete 2, they'll progress. Okay, a dangerous monster has appeared beneath Heimdall City, or beneath Heimdall. City Hall formally requests the monster's extermination. Monster Mega Kraken. The Heimdall Airport received a package with no address on it. Might we ask for your help? Please contact Simmons in the airport cargo department for more details. And then St. Estria's distress. The students at St. Estria Girls' School have been facing a rather serious issue. We are too short-handed to deal with it ourselves and would like to ask for help. Please meet with the Girls' School Student Council President for more details. Elise! Nice! Notice, Western Heimdall. If you can spare the time, patrol the Heimdall Airport and Corel Imperial Villa. We sure will be doing that. A request from the Girls' School? And patrolling the Heimdall Airport. It seems like we should go to the Corel Imperial Villa as well. Yeah, we may find some clues there. Taking into account the 2 places we didn't check yesterday, we'll need to patrol every block. Alright, let's begin the second day of our Special Operations missions. Yes, sir! Requests for the second day of field exercises are all semi-required requests. You will be able to progress the story once you have completed at least 2 of these requests. We'll be on the lookout for any of those green ones first, though. And now we can finally give Sandy her stuff. We have 3 moon truffles on us. This should be enough. Sandy, we brought the ingredients. This is everything you needed, right? The appearance, the aroma. It's just like the memo on the recipe said. Glad to hear it. Here you are. Green handed Sandy 3 moon truffles. Wow, you found 3! Thank you! Alright, let's get cooking. And she's probably going to give us our final recipe. Ooh. Uh-oh. She's about to get to killing it. Or at least, I hope, like, we did all this stuff for food. I'm hoping we get a recipe out of this. It doesn't even have to be the final one. Ah, so she called you and Tita over too. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Wow, it smells amazing. Yeah, it sure does. Will it be finished cooking soon? Alrighty, all done.
Bon appetit!
Here you go, everyone. It's the ultimate dish passed down in my hometown, Ulster, Lenham risotto. As in, Olivier? Lenham? Huh? I feel like I've heard that name before. Oh, could it be? Well, let's put that aside for the moment. Dig in while it's still warm. Alright, let's eat. Or Lenheim or whatever. But thank you for the food. Oh my, one blink and all our plates were suddenly picked clean. How do I even describe it? The flavor and smell were both so deep. Agreed. I didn't expect such a magnificent dish. Felt a little too light to me. Definitely good though. Yeah, it was amazing. But you said it was called Lenheim risotto? That's the same name Prince Oliver uses when he dresses as a performer. Oh, that's where I remember it from. Well, actually, there's a reason for that. The truth is, the one who created this recipe was named Ariel Lenheim. Really now? She was the late mother of Prince Olivert. Did not know that. The prince's mother. So he uses his mom's last name when he travels around. That's a bit shocking, actually. What's more shocking is that Sandy knows that. So you know Mr. Prince then. Sorry. I didn't really mean to keep it from you guys or anything, but my hometown, Ulster, is also the hometown of Prince Olivert's mother. That's why they're all such big fans of his. So it's also where the prince grew up. Oh, I see. I had no idea. Neither did I. I'm certain my brother would have known. We now know that you and the prince share a hometown, but how did you end up with a recipe from the prince's mother? Well, you see, Ulster is a very small town out in the countryside. Everyone who lives there knows each other. We're practically one big family. Miss Ariel used to help out at my family's inn all the time. It was there that she wrote down the recipe passed down through her family and left us her notes. Wow, people are usually extremely stingy with their family recipes. I see. It all makes sense now. Thanks so much for the food. I'm sure Prince Olivert would have liked to try it too. Oh yes, if I ever have the opportunity, I'd love to prepare this for him. I'll be sure to let him know the next time I see him. Aw, thanks, Tita. Oh, by the way, there's still plenty left over. I'll pack it to go, so please take some with you. With pleasure. I wonder if we hadn't gotten 3, would we not have gotten the leftover? Lenheim risotto times 9. Okay, we probably just would have gotten way less. So what does this do? Okay, 5,000 HP and 100 EP. But no CP restoration. Oh, Becky! Yo, I heard things have kicked off. Becky, you came to help out at the field exercise camp, huh? I don't have it in me to stay put at times like this. Honestly, though, martial law just calibrated to push the government this far. Anyway, I've taken over management of materials for the branch campus students. Give us a shout if you need anything. Anything at all. Of course. Thank you. We will check our equipment just in case. So let's see. Check out the limited items. Mini wrench. RF bulb. Heavy shin guards, which will drop. Yuna's the only person who will benefit from that, but the stuff we lose isn't worth it. Hold on. A bunch of peckies that we did not have. We'll be able to take these to the bank. And let's get these mishies too. And then all the proverbs. Okay.
Catch you later.
Just gonna have to remember to hit up blonde hair Aurelia. Sure. And then one merchant Mishi. Because I can't remember if the merchant Mishis can be like combined in this stuff, but they probably can.
Hope to see you again.
You know what? Let's buy...
Alright, catch you later. Give us a shout and I'll get you what you need.
Let's buy... Especially because they're so inexpensive. Probably should have brought 2 of the other stuff too. But there were some primo items that we could craft, which is why we bothered purchasing those. We didn't have any peckies at the start of this. So now that we've got them, though, let's make sure that we don't squander the opportunity to become unbelievably strong. Hey, Class 7! Sounds like you're in a real pickle. I didn't expect you'd be here too, Mint. It's a relief to have the person in charge of maintaining Valimar and the Panzer Soldats here with us. I just hope your assistance doesn't become necessary. I wish I could reassure you, but we'll all just have to do our part, no matter what happens. and my part is maintenance. I'll make sure everything is ready to roll out. We couldn't do it without you, Mint.
Alrighty, let's begin.
We already got Pandora offer.
See you later. I mentioned to get started.
Alright, all that's... Years changed. Though I am interested as if... Yes, Albion Wolf R. That remove all positive effects is also nice too.
Huh? Done already? I mentioned to get started.
And we can make new ones of these. We can make one new one of those because we have so little. Let's make the HP orb 3.
Huh? Done
And then
already?
let's insert that. Yep. Plus 8,000. That's nice. So we've got more HP to work with. More before we get clobbered too hard. This sensation. Do you feel something, Valimar? You mentioned that Emma told you the spirits have been active. This sensation is familiar to me. Though from what, I cannot recall. Well, that sounds kind of ominous. I apologize. I wish I could provide you more information. No, it's fine. We appreciate the warning. Either way, we'll be on high alert. Valimar, please be ready for anything. Indeed, I'll be prepared to move at a moment's notice. So he's ready, and we started out in car 3, I think it was? So we have 2 others to check. But we didn't want to run all the way through them. We could just pull this move. I was right. We did start in car 3. And there is Kyrie probably. No! Lind! Class 7! Are any of you hurt? Lind, you came! Here comes the cavalry. Medical team must have called in some backup. You're right. We're here to tend to the injured. There are just so many unknowns right now. We were worried that lots of people might be hurt. Stay on your toes, everyone. And if you do need medical attention, don't be afraid to speak up. Will do. So she's there. And Michael's here. Now, I'll leave the formation of the squads up to Principal Le Guin. Whew, I'm glad the students have Orlando and the principal there to lead them. They've contributed so much to the branch campus already, but I'm relieved we can rely on them for this as well. Okay. Major Michael believes in them a little bit more. And Celestin. Celestin, I didn't know you were here. I heard about what happened last night over the comms. When I heard that other members of the staff were planning on attending to matters at this field exercise camp, I knew I couldn't sit idle. Even though you won't be able to join us in battle, your presence here is... Well, I'm afraid I don't have the words. I've got a couple. Reassuring, comforting, much appreciated. You flatter me, truly. For what it's worth, I will be working with Toa and facilitating communications. If there's anything you need, merely say the word and I will oblige as best I can. We will. Thank you so much. And that is everybody who's currently inside of the Dareflinger. So now we've got Aurelia and Randy squads. To think that they were all mere fledglings just months ago. They're finally starting to become almost useful. At this rate, I'll be in for a wealth of experimental data. So, again, that's his way of being nice to us, guys. Given who we're up against, I'm nervous about sending everyone into battle, but we'll just need to have faith in Randy and the principal. Still, be careful, Class 7. Hey, even logistics officers have to fight from time to time. If it comes down to it, I'll just use my arts to shake things up and shoot things down.
Just tell me what you need.
And his limited stock is the exact same. Alright, that
Come
is
again.
completely fine.
Gotta restock?
Imperial Chronicle, issue 8. More battle scopes, which you don't specifically
Take care.
need. If anyone gets hurt, I need to back them up. It's a huge responsibility, but I won't let any of you down. I need to work hard so I don't pull the others down. We may not be out there fighting, but we've still got work to do. This does make me nervous, but I've been through my fair share of battles. Besides, I'm not a child anymore. I'll prove that Agate won't have to protect me forever. What commendable enthusiasm. Agate's a pretty lucky guy. And Wayne, the enemies are agents from the Republic. I hear they are very skilled too. But back in the canyon, we fought off some highly skilled Jaegers ourselves. Oh. We're capable of taking on any opponent. Don't trip yourself up by getting too cocky. They were coordinated with a lot of very capable people, but our fellow students are capable people themselves, so... Of course, you don't have to tell me. An underground tunnel, huh? And there probably aren't any wild plants down there. But as long as we've got water and beasts, then... Well, that only matters if we get trapped down there. Is he saying what I think he's saying? I suppose you could call him reliable in a certain sense. Even if the whole world went to shit, he'd still be just fine on his own. Oh, well, I mean, I'm sure you could whip up something pretty great from a galactic shark. If I don't get this mission over with in time, I can't join in on the party. I won't let that happen no matter what. Kurt, Ash, I'm counting on you guys too. Yeah. For all that energy of his motives are... I like his determination. Everyone's so psyched up right now. I'm getting into it too. I don't know where we'd be without Instructor Randolph. Where would we be without you, Randy? Wait, have we been able to fight him before? I don't think so. Alrighty. Can't let my cute little kiddos get injured on my watch. Gonna need to put a lot of thought into squad composition here. First off, I'll have Wayne and Freddy cover the flanks. I shouldn't bother him right now. And now that Reen said that, sounds good. I'll take you on. Oh, we might have already faced off against him. Knight, yeah, that looks kind of familiar.
Let's get started.
I don't know. I like that starting hand. If we don't get a new card from him, well, I might not even remember, but oh well, we'll just make the most of this fight. Dual Dala. Makes sense that, Randy would go for fire. Alright. So, we'll do a little bit of this action. Then a little bit of this action. Then a little bit of this action. Get you out of here. And yes, we are using our master to protect our Blix, but Blix is high priority until we can get something else out on the field. And he's pumped himself up. That's it, golden. Another blaze. And then this as well. We can't vanish, but we can drop him by 9. We'll wait till next turn. Yeah. Especially now that Blix is basically godlike. Alfarian. Oh. And another Dwendala. And we've got 2 vanishes. I wonder if we might be able to finish this turn. Let's, hold on. Yeah, this is probably going to be it. Ooh, we don't have enough unless... Yep. We got him.
Ah, man. I lost.
That was one of our quickest games. Yeah, we've already beaten Randy. That was probably forever ago, though, so it's fine. Well, we sure aren't lacking in firepower. Only issues is I'm surrounded by girls now. Oh well, just means I gotta be as cool as. Go wild, troops. I'll back you all up. I may only be an observer in training, but that just means I need to contribute to the team more than anyone. Knowledge is half the battle, and information wins wars. I'll give it everything I've got. I may not have too much combat experience, but I'm still a student of Thor's nonetheless. With my orbital staff and all the arts I've honed throughout the year, I'll support everybody in every way I possibly can. Oop, whoops. I chose a pair of glasses with a stronger prescription, like the ones I used during practice. Yuna, leave everything to me. Luis really gets serious during practice. But don't overdo it. Same for you, Yuna. Don't overexert yourself.
Let's check. Wow, you got so many.
We sure did. 59 registrations, vitality droplet, enhancement rating rose. So we've been doing pretty good on the enhancement rating front. Oh wow, Pablo is the only dude on the team. My job is sniping from middle ground. I need to concentrate on both the front and back lines. There may be poor visibility from the ground, but I will not miss my mark. I never expected I'd get the chance to be on the front lines with the principal. As a fellow practitioner of the martial arts, I can think of no greater honor. Right? I'm getting psyched up just thinking about it. Well, I'm glad to hear you guys are so into it. Just be careful, okay? Please take care of everyone in military finance. Just leave it to us. I swear on the Schleiden name that I will protect them. You take care as well, Yuna. Keep the rest of your class safe too. Okay, so the four in the back are support, and Aurelia picked Maya, Leonora, and Jessica for her frontliners, whereas Randy got all the dudes, and then, okay. It's clear how much each of you has grown. On top of that, your morale is high. You should be able to respond to any situation that may arise. And with that, that's basically everybody. We can be on the move. Is there not? Okay, I was about to say, there should be a scene. Oh, so are we gonna head to the villa by bike? And what about the wanted monster underground? Well, first we're gonna take a tour of the city to make sure there are no green exclamation points. No, it'll be faster if we ride a special train from Heimdall Station to get to the villa. Since the wanted monster is underground, we need to head out from either the cemetery or the racecourse. Arrangements should have been made that will allow us to deploy from either way. Speaking of which, weren't there several forks in our path we didn't take during our chase yesterday? Indeed, the wanted monster must be lurking in one of those. Yeah, we get it. Let's just get a move on already. Whoa, lots has changed. Let's start off on Vancouver Street. And then hit our trusty, reliable down button once the opportunity arises. The opportunity has arisen. Alright, so nothing here. And it was Lumiere that we wanted to go to. Or was it? It was one of these shops. One of these gave us the capability, but we needed a lot of those peckies for it. Alright, so it wasn't this one. Was it Watson's? Oh, Jingo, and we can face off against her. All right, 20 more, huh? Then the price is gonna be 20% higher, and if you're late, I'm hitting you with a penalty harder than any weapon you'll ever sell. Got it? I get it, I get it. You drive a hard bargain, little lady. That kid's from the exchange shop and leaves. So she's here. Looks like she's in the middle of a negotiation. Ah, it's the branch campus, folks. Ain't you playing tag with those Calvardians or something? How's that going? She ain't even trying to hide it. We're supposed to be keeping that top secret. Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm looking forward to hearing about what the army's up to. Good luck out there. I suppose she's cheering for us? It isn't particularly encouraging. Anyway, thanks for not getting involved in all of this. Dude, Jingo for party member. What shop was it? Oh, man. We'll just basically have to hit them all up. Huh? Hey, that plushie you got there. Ain't that from the Mishy at Work series? See, that's why I probably should have been buying these before now. Oh, I do have this Mishy plush with me, but what's this Mishy at Work business? What? Really? You don't know? Sheesh. I guess she is from Crossbell, so. Mishy at Work. After a series of unfortunate circumstances, Mishy finds himself penniless and lost in the Empire. And so, to build himself back up, he tries his hand at a slew of different jobs. A real tear-jerking entry to the Mishy series. I'm not really into this sort of thing. I didn't even realize these Mishy stories got so in-depth. There's a total of 7 of these Mishy at Work plushies out there. Looks like you don't get their true worth, so I can take them off your hands. We literally just bought these. Okay, well. If you find all 7 of them, bring them to me. I'll give you something nice in exchange. So we probably could have gotten this dialogue chapters ago. But only if you find them all. The whole set, not one less. You got that? Huh? Sounds like you really want these plushies. Once you collect all 7 Mishy at Work plushies, you can give them to Jingo. You cannot give a Mishy to her while it is equipped, so make sure to unequip it. I'm fully expecting that we don't have... Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7! Oh, well, I guess just letting us buy them is nice. Hey, you guys play Vantage Masters, right? I hear that you're pretty good. Well, I have been playing around Leaves here and there. Why, do you play too? Yep, sure do. But the kids in Leaves can't play worth a damn, so... How about you? Want to take me on? Well, I'm not sure if I'll be any better, but... Sure, I'll play you. We'll beat you, actually, with our trusty ranger. Oh, you want to go? Swordsman. But we've been stacking... We've been stacking these wins with the ranger. Dang, dude. We almost never get to go freaking first. But we do have Reku, which will let us replace our hands almost for free, especially once we drop both these magic crystals. And 3, so we're going to be able to pump the ranger up pretty quickly. Diarma Parancel. That's bad. Oh my gosh, and she has so much mana. And there's the Blix. So first things first, Reku, protect us. Nope, not just yet. Now we're about to eclipse her in mana and be able to drop the Blix. Let's open by... It's water that beats that. So Blix might take some heat there, but putting that damage down is more important. Multimus. Another Blix to replace the one. Ooh. She got to draw a card. Ooh. God dang it, dude. Alright. So we will deal 6 damage to the target. We don't have enough. Yeah, we gotta get you out of here, dude. Way too much freaking damage. And if we can draw something that would heal us, that would be nice. A magic crystal. We didn't draw it, but... Alright. Ooh. Oh, crap. So, Django might crush us. There's Gwen Foss. Ready to drop the skill on this man. And let's do a bit of this action. A bit of that action. A bit of this action too. Alright. Now, if we can survive one more turn, we might be able to win. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that blocks? That's what they call not good. Alright. Can perform actions next turn. Ooh, baby. Alright, Blix. We gotta do what we gotta do, dude. Yeah. There's no surviving that by protecting Blix. Uh-oh. Well, that might be us. Whew, okay. There is an Adios. Thank you, idiotic AI. Alright, wait, I thought it was deal 1 damage to a row of enemies. Oh, okay. That only counts as being in that row. So we will... We'll kill the crap out of you. Then... I think we want to believe in Gia, bro, but we just can't. Oh, never mind. Blix can attack for free. All right, cool. All right, so we should have this in the bag. Django could have won right there, but chose not to. We're not going to take that away from her. It's her choice to lose to us. The Emultimus, dude. Ooh, that's not golden. A vanish. All right. Time for you to get the heck out of here.
Good for you.
Swordsman. Nice. Hand over Mishy at Work plushies. The Mishy at Work plushie series. Looks like I've got all 7. Should I give them to Jingo? Yeah. Whew. Hey Jingo, I collected the whole set of Mishy at Work plushies. Would you like them? Oh, nice! We literally just bought all of them from Becky. Yep, this is the whole complete set, no doubt about it. Good work, you're a shoo-in for favorite customer now. I'm happy to hear that, though I didn't know I was competing. Right, so like I promised, I got a reward for you. Here, don't go fainting from how amazing it is. Generalissimo Mishi. Oh, is this from a different set of Mishis? Yep, the Mishi at Arms series. It's the success story of Mishi's rise in the military after going through so many jobs. I see. That's a limited edition. You can't get it so easily these days. But I got an extra, so take it. It's yours. You're lucky I'm going so out of my way to be nice for once. Be grateful. Thanks, Jingo.
Wanna buy something?
We can get Kurt's hair mint. We can buy Heartless Edgar.
Done already?
Shining Palm Droplet. Sure. Thank you. Never thought you'd clean out my whole stock. Guess I'm glad I got it. That's the last of them for now, but I'll let you know if I get my hands on other rare goods. Just a little something to look forward to. Thank you. 9 Volley. This seems like a pretty good spot to get items I can't find elsewhere. We're not in 9 Volley, but okay. I'll probably find this store useful in the future, too.
I got some good stuff.
Silver cufflinks. We can give these to Kurt as a gift. Okay, we can make this stuff with her. We need a Tropical Pecky and a Kinako Pecky. HP plus 1000. On its own, not worth all that much. If we can get a Kinako Pecky and a Tropical Pecky, we can make that Platinum Pecky badge. But at least her being there...
Come on, buy some more.
...means we don't have to remember where the heck the other thing was at. There's nowhere else really on this street that we want to go to. Let's head up the... We can't go into the Imperial Museum? Something must be up. I should probably go through these in order, though. There is something up. Hold on. Well, it's not really something up, but there's a scene that we can view. Oh! Dorothy! I heard from Emma. You were able to meet with everyone from the old Class 7, right? Congratulations, Reen. Yeah, thank you. Are you headed to work, Dorothy? Yes, the museum is closed for summer festival preparations, but I have to be there starting in the afternoon. It's unfortunate because sitting here really heals me. Heals you? Oh, a tender arm touch? That really turns my pages. Seems like the hobby is still very much alive and breathing. I'm guessing she's watching them. Theodore and Crichton. Vander Training Hall. Let's see what's going on in here. See what Warrior's up to. This is... Are they doing something? Everyone, it seems we're in a dire situation. Mother, you must have known about this. What is this presence I feel? It's as you imagined. While it may have been sheathed, Vander still serves as this country's blade. Such a large-scale conflict cannot hide in the shadows. Precisely. Master Warrior and us 2 top disciples will participate in the operation. Will the military approve of this? They did specifically kick Mueller out to keep him away, right? We leveraged Vander's connections. We'll be participating as members of the guild. Really? If we're to maintain peace in Heimdall, we must offer our assistance. I see. That's comforting to know. Taking actions when necessary. They don't disappoint. Not bad. Their defenses are solid. I'm leaving this to you. Yes! Leave it to us, dude. Don't be so tense. We are all proud Vander's swordsmen. If you're in a pinch, just follow your heart. Yes, yes. Master Warrior? Yes. So Rayfon and Van are higher ranking than Ellen and Carlo. Kurt, everyone, I wish you luck in your endeavors. I have no qualms the summer festival will proceed without incident. Yes. Thank you for your kind words. Van, Rayfon, let us go. Understood, yes. She's so cool! Yep. The Storm Watcher. She is truly an impressive character. Yes, I don't mean to laud family, but she is certainly respectable. I hope one day I'll be just like her. Yeah, dude, training has been really tiring lately, but now I remember what all this training is all for, dude. It seems everyone's raring to go now. Then, let us proceed. We cannot lose to everyone else. So I guess we'll get back to patrolling. So that was... Oh, and there's a third person? Hold on. Oh. Prime. I was hoping Kurt would say something. But he did not. Alright, so let's start at Drykel's Plaza. Because I don't want to skip around anymore. And then be like, oh, missed going to this place. Because I wasn't thorough enough. So what's going on at old Drykety Drake? We got a request. From them. Okay, so she was trying to set up earlier. Emma and Laura. Let's get the request first. Did you find him? No, not yet. It's no use. I should just contact the military police and... Huh? Is something wrong? You appear to be in distress. Who are you? We're with Thor's Military Academy's branch campus. We've come to the capital for our field exercises. After revealing who they were, they explained what they were doing. Honey, maybe we can ask these people. Yeah, good idea. You guys in trouble or something? Yes, we can't find our son anywhere. And this is an actual child this time, right? Not a parakeet. His name is Artem. He's only 7 years old. He might have been Glass's Kai that we saw earlier. The reason we came to Erebonia in the first place was to open a stall during the summer festival. But now that this has happened, the guards over there didn't see him. Could he have gone to another district? That's what it's looking like. I hope not. This city is huge. We're in Dry Plaza, and over there is Sank District. Oh, it's no use without a map. We're the ones who are going to get lost. Instructor, these people... Yeah, they seem to be tourists who aren't familiar with this city. It'll be really hard for them to find their missing child under these circumstances. We'll just have to help find him then. Yes, that is the proper decision. Excuse me, we are currently patrolling the city, so we may be able to help. Really? Thank goodness! Please find our son Artem. Yes, you can leave this to us. You said he's 7 years old. Can you tell us anything else? Well, Artem is very energetic and a bit mischievous. Oh, and he was really fascinated with the orbital trams, so he might be at the train station. Maybe. That's right. He was even more surprised by them than we were. He kept begging to let him take a ride on one. He's probably in another district by now. Yeah, the two districts next to Drykel's Plaza are Sankt and Leica. We have no idea where he could have gotten off. There's no time to waste. Let's go around the city and ask the people near the tram stops. Yesterday it was a bird and today it's a kid. At least it won't be a misunderstanding this time. Alright, we've got a plan. Let's start searching. He may come back on his own, so please stay here. Okay. Thank you. Please find Artem. A lost and distant boy. We've got this in the bag, though. So, looks like Annabelle is still here, but Kenneth is gone somewhere else.
From the sky to the earth.
She's just doing that in public? Was this spot any better? It's no use. The man is starting to act like a whirlpool. Yeah, almost like something's drawing it in. Either way, this isn't good. Come on, don't you think this is too occult for us? Emma, Laura, what's going on? Yeah, can you explain what you are up to? Looks like you've already started. I'm going to support Emma today. Whew. I searched the spirit veins around the capital again, but since last night there's been an alarming amount of turbulence. It's similar to when the Infernal Castle showed up a year and a half ago. Really? Wasn't that during the Civil War? That mirage that everyone in the capital saw? It wasn't a mirage. I saw it very clearly. As did I from the girls' school. Many people have vague memories of that incident. I believe it was some sort of cognitive manipulation. Anyway, the Vermilion Knight was at the core of making the Infernal Castle from 250 years ago reappear. I think this time the circumstances are very different. What do you mean? I don't know, but the capital is often a focal point for events behind the scenes, because Blood and Iron is here working his machinations. There were the incidents of the Night Touched 50 years after the War of the Lions, for example. Never heard of them, but I'm 1000% certain no one has said Night Touched until now in the series, and the franchise. Night Touched? Some stories call them vampires. Oh, so those exist in this world too? But we call them the Night Touched. Or Nox Familia to be more precise. They are fiends who corrupt humans and turn them into their own. Hey now, that sounds too much like something out of a fairy tale. But there are stories about vampires in the capital. Indeed, like the Red Moon Rose novels. So the Red Moon Rose novels has someone a lot like Reese, and also the Noct Familia. Sounds interesting. Oh, I think I borrowed those from the library. They're based on incidents that happened in the capital 200 years ago. What is it? That knowledge isn't supposed to have been disseminated to the public, no doubt. Nothing. There was also that thing that happened 900 years ago. The capital was surrounded by miasma, and out came the worst cryptid to ever live. The Dark Dragon, Zoro Agruga. And though we fought its bones underneath a thing in the first game. That name. 2 years ago, those of us in Group A fought it in the catacombs. Yeah. The worst cryptid to ever live, huh? You fought it before? It was being controlled by an artifact wielded by a terrorist leader. Yeah, the demonic flute. That means that Bone Dragon is all that remains of it. Yeah, the Dark Dragon's miasma turned the capital into a city of death about 900 years ago. The Emperor had to move the capital south to Saint Arc. 100 years later, Emperor Hector activated Testarossa and defeated the Dark Dragon. He reclaimed the capital, but at great cost. Covered in the dragon's blood, he lost his life and the Vermilion Knight was cursed. That about covers it, right? You are well informed, Reen. I thought that knowledge was only passed down orally by the witches. I got to witness it firsthand. But now I see. It's all connected. Those visions we were seeing in the shrines and the black records and stuff. Yeah, everything that was hidden till now is coming into full view. I think I'm getting dizzy. This is history, Yuna. Keep up. The magic night and the pleroma graphs from yesterday might have something to do with it. Yes, the spirit veins seem to be stimulating the scarlet pleroma grass to grow. If that's true, we have more than just the spies to worry about. I don't like this occult crap. Thank you for all your help, Emma, Laura, and Celine. I'll update you with any news on our end. Alright, good luck. Thank you. Be careful, all of you. Okay. Yeah, we don't want to get swept away into anything. Now with the plaza firmly searched, the last thing that we're going to do is make sure that these guys aren't trying to sell something that we can consume. They are not. Alright, so let's go to Vesta Street next. Bracer Guild West Branch, see what Sarah and Fee are up to. Oh, I'm getting a call. Wonder who that could be. I'll set it to speaker mode.
Hello?
Oh.
Reen?
Instructor Schwarzer, what is the status of your special ops missions?
We haven't done anything yet. They're calling from the camp. We've begun our patrols of each area. I'm guessing everything's ready on your end? Yeah, we finally got all our ducks in a row here. We're about to leave camp, so we thought we'd check in with you before we left. Understood. Tell those guys in combat tactics to make sure they don't screw anything up. Please take care of everyone from military finance as well. You be careful yourself, Randy. Of course I will, Uni. Same to you. By the way, it appears the main campus has begun its own investigation. Leave the underground to us and focus on making progress above ground. Understood. May the goddess go with you. Good luck. We've asked Celestin to take care of things here at the camp, so he'll be here if you need anything. We'll be in touch if anything happens. It's time to commence the operation. Jessica and Luis are helping track the special unit. I hope they'll be okay. Don't worry, they've made it through just as much as we have. I'm sure with Principal Le Guin and Instructor Randy there with them, they'll be just fine. You're right. Let's have faith in them. We need to focus on our own duties now. No need to tell me twice. Let's get going. And now it just spit us out in Vesta Street, where we're going to see if there might be yet another. I'm expecting for there to be at least 2. Alright, so nothing so far. But, oh, Bennett though. I wonder if she's gone in. Huh? Why should something like this shock me? Having fun with some cute girl? You're slacking off, Oscar. This is my opportunity to overtake him. Bennett, good luck with that. She's definitely psyched. Maybe not for the thing that she thinks she is, though. She just won't admit her true feelings to herself. That reminds me, the Love Questers are probably going to show up at the thing. So let's see what they're doing, what they're up to. You had your reunion here just last night, correct? Looks like the guild's doing all right for having been stomped out of the country for years.
Hey, you got some customers.
That's Toval. It's them. Ah, perfect timing. Get over here too, you guys. Okay. Pardon our intrusion. Does Toval have something juicy for us? And Agate.
Got your new 7s with you, huh?
Hello, Toval. Agate. It's good to see you again. Hey, are you guys... the Alto Street branch? If I recall, Heimdall used to have 2 Bracer Guild offices. Yep, that one's risen from the ashes right alongside this one. We're testing out the terminals the Foundation gave us.
I'm here too. Good to see you, everyone.
golden. So all the branches are now in the modern century. Tio? Ah, right. She is part of the Epstein Foundation. I came here on a business trip for the Foundation. Just arrived last night. Randy filled me in on everything that's going on. Yeah, it's a pretty tough situation. She's already agreed to help us out. Plan is to have her set up signal boosters for our comms network. That'll be a big help. Thanks, Miss Chief. Yeah, thanks. Don't worry about it. The guild has helped us out a lot in the past. You can leave the underground tunnels southeast of the city to us. Me, Toval, 2 other bracers, and the lady there. The 2 other bracers, so one of them we basically already know. Just waiting for Falcom to stop playing around. But the other one, though, is a bit of a mystery. Only 1 other bracer. Maybe it's him. We're all on par with A-rank bracers, so we're pretty much like a special ops force on our own. That's amazing. If you're all that crazy strong, I'm surprised the government lets you open up shop again here. It just speaks to how dire the situation has become, I feel. I'm sure they've got some dastardly ulterior motive, but we decided to go ahead with it anyway. Besides, if a bracer manages to nab the spies, they'll be subject to international law rather than being put in Erebonian custody. Or so they say. There might be some political finagling Blood and Iron will pull in order to get the capturees in their hands. I'll go too. I should be able to help out at least a bit. And Tio's gonna show up too? Got it. Please stay safe out there. Thanks for helping us in the main campus with this. Sure thing. See ya. Good luck out there yourselves. It appears the bracers waste no time in taking action. Sarah and I are deployed here. The others are in the southeast area. Kinda like how the main campus and branch campus are split up. I am told bracers are extremely familiar with underground exploration. Out of curiosity, who are the other 2 bracers with you guys? One is named Wenzel. He's a homegrown Erebonian bracer. He might have shown up somewhere. The other is one of Agate's friends from Liberl. Even has a title, the Silver Streak. She's really skilled. Kinda reminds me of Sarah, in a lot of ways. Well, we're about the same age and have similar backgrounds. We even had a drinking competition once, and she completely destroyed me. Well, the thought that there's someone out there who can drink you under the table legitimately frightens me. So that means we gotta head to Alto Street next. But anyway, it sounds like you'll have things well handled here. That's right. Don't worry your pretty little heads about a thing. Honestly, the agents probably aren't even the biggest threat lurking around here. If not them, then who? What are you talking about? Ouroboros and the Jaegers. They may be laying low now, but it's possible they're just waiting for a distraction. That's... You're right. We cannot be sure they won't act. We also don't know what sorts of things the behind-the-scenes groups like the Black Workshop are up to. With Angelica missing, it's all the more important we cover our blind spots. I can see why the Bracer Guild's slogan is the supporting gauntlet. Yeah, and why the Imperial government and the intelligence division are so scared of you guys. However, this time they are relying on them. Yeah, please cover the places we can't get to ourselves. Yeah, just leave it to us. If something comes up, contact me right away. I'm good to go whenever. So that's a lot of information. And the most important thing that we've been looking to for quite a while now. As devotees of the Silver Streak. Let's see what Kai's thinking. Hey, everybody! Did you hear? The guild reopened! Seriously? They've been closed for years. Yay! That means the Heroes of Justice are coming back! Yeah, they aren't very well known in Erebonia, but bracers are really cool! I'm gonna become a bracer someday and prove that to everyone! I see. He's Toa's nephew, alright. Toa's nephew, not her cousin? So that would make Martha Toa's sister? He seems to have a promising future, though he still appears to have his head in the clouds. And with that, yeah. Which I guess, I mean, we should have been prepped for that. That was, like, when you see Martha and you see her next to Fred, it's no surprise that Fred's, what, 20, 30 years older than she is? But I wonder, alright. We got something green here as well. 2 green things. One in front of Saint Estrella. Oh, Elise is probably waiting for us in front of Heimdall Cathedral rather than being at her school. Because otherwise, the red exclamation point would be there. Over there, that person is walking near the tram stop. So he is. Let's see what he knows. Excuse me, may we have a moment of your time? Oh, hello. What is it? Class 7 asked Berkeley if he'd seen Artem. A lost boy, huh? Sorry, but I haven't seen him. Oh, I see. Thank you anyway. Maybe he got off at a different district. The next closest one would be the Leica district. So we can scratch one place off in our search for Artem. But let's see. Okay, they're probably going to be like, there's nobody up here, or no one's answering the gates. Looks like the security's still away. Indeed. I believe it's due to the princess being back at the Imperial Palace. That may be part of the reason for our semi-required request. It seems the requester is Governor Regnitz. I wonder why. Sounds pretty ominous. Got ants in your pants, Mr. Sister Complex? I most certainly do not. Regardless, you all may proceed with the special ops missions without me. I'll have this under control. That's basically Instructor Reen code for I'm totally freaking out. Instructor, please try to be professional. I was only kidding. Halfway, partly, kinda. Still, even though it's only semi-required, this falls squarely within my jurisdiction. I'll go and... Reen's like, okay, we'll split up for a little bit here. I'll make sure that nothing's going on with Elise. You guys make sure the entire rest of Heimdall is covered. Both tasks equally important. Incorrigible. But perhaps that's one of his good traits. I guess. If you visit Saint Estrella, the quest will begin, and you will not be able to leave the Sanct District for some time. So, let's think about it. I see. Won't leave much to do after all. Aw, come on, don't pout. We'll visit the girls' school when we have more free time. So then what's this over here then? Okay, instead of Elise being over there, it's probably, I'm gonna guess Eustace and Machias. Maybe Eustace and Machias are hanging out here. See which of our friendly friends are scoping out the cathedral. Making sure that Archbishop Aralda, or Sigmar isn't up to any of his... No, it's Claire and her little Ironblood sister. Oh, Reen, Tilly, and everyone else too. Hello. Milliam and Major Claire? What are you guys up to? And here of all places. The two of us just keep on missing each other. Just barely, too. You know, like that time over at the island ruins. Got a real worried with that one. We're all rather busy as of late, but I wanted to make some time to see her. I figured we could meet up and exchange information. I see. I heard from Milliam that the old Class 7 finally reunited. Congratulations. Personally, I'm happy too. Thank you, Major Claire. Honestly, it looks as though the future's about to get very complicated. Right. This may seem deceptive coming from me, but I really am cheering for you. Claire! Thank you. Those words are more than sufficient for now. Just hopefully she's never put in a position where she has to pick between Reen and Blood and Iron. What are they talking about? It must be something they've already spoken about. Yes, depending on how things go, she may become our enemy. Alright, enough beating around the bush. You got any useful information? For example, did you get anything from the agents that were captured yesterday? Actually, they must have all been very well trained. Their interrogations haven't been very productive. They've been blending false information in with the truth. We still don't know what their purpose is. It's that bad? I guess they're not going to be of any use. We already got their Ramdas off them, and that's really all we were after. Well, not all we were after, but those were some primo scores, I should say. Yeah, and we're running out of time. One more thing. We just got word of this ourselves, but it looks like a few sailors went missing from Heimdall Port this morning. Ah, more insurgents. That's just like the terrorist acts 2 years ago. It must be part of the Calvardian agents' plan. Yes, but it's like they're purposely leaving tracks. It's rather strange considering how well trained they are. You're right. Are they trying to lure us, or... This is good information. Thank you. You too, Milliam. I'll contact you when I find something. And if we find out anything, we'll contact you too. Please be careful. Alright, so for the time being... Whoa. Oh, okay, I guess Sanctus still... Nope. Who is this? Lady Elba. About 10 years ago, we had this really wild traveling sister, probably Ein. She was beautiful, bold, and lived on the edge, always smoking cigarettes wherever she went. What I remember most vividly is the incident at the department store. She came across a thief and stopped him instantly. And on top of that, she started preaching to him right then and there and talked him into converting. Wow, the power of Adios compels us. I'd love to see her again. Do sisters like that seriously exist? They do indeed. Sounds like someone I'd love to meet. Definitely. A story about a wild sister. I should tell Monk about her. So, the legend of Ein lives on. And... let's do... Alright. So the Sanct District is still illuminated because of that request that we've got. Other than that, we are free to move on to... Well, let's check out... Let's go... Like I said, we're going to go in order. So let's move to the entrance. Uh-oh.
This is Irving. Do you read me?
We do indeed. What's the situation underground?
It seems the connection went through after all.
Hello, Principal. Major. Loud and clear. But Major, if you're at camp, then are you both calling me from 2 different locations at the same time? I'm currently serving as backup for her team. Our current status is as follows. The Principal's search team has detained 7 foreign agents from underground. Nice! Knocking the number down to 85. We're in the process of handing them over to the RMP. You're kidding! 7 of them? We had a hard enough time with 3! That's our principal. No one was hurt, I hope. Everyone is fine. The agents, however, are behaving strangely. In what way? We didn't see signs of the unusual acceleration you noted before. They didn't use Ramda, whatever you call it, to conceal their presence either. We make quick work suppressing them. So, did the people we encounter, were they some other Splinter Cell? The change only began after detaining them. Or maybe they're under some sort of psychic compulsion. Some sort of magical compulsion. Several cannot speak or behave, as though they're afraid of something. Them? Afraid? That makes no sense. To volunteer for a mission of this, you have to have balls the size of Mars, so... You sure it wasn't just you who made them piss their pants? I'll admit, I was expecting a little more out of them. Just keep it in mind. We'll be doing the same. Will do. You be careful. Whew. I'm so glad they're okay, but what they said was weird. What made that special force change so rapidly? Well, there's nothing we can do about it from here. Let's leave that investigation to them and keep up our own work. Yes, Instructor. Something odd with the people that she was able to detain. It's highly suspicious. We can shop here again, so I wonder. Let me scratch my head real quick. And then scratch my head again. Oh, that's the jockey Mishi, which we don't need. We were able to buy literally everything. The racecourse premises is for our thing. So let's go to Heimdall Airport. See what they recommended this place to us for. So far, we've only run into this single... Wow, it's super overcast. This has got to be the work of the Eternal Candelar, dude. Heimdall Airport lobby. This place is ritzy? Wow, the airport is huge! The lobby alone is bigger than Crossbell's entire airport. Well, it is the biggest airport in the Empire. I heard they just completed renovations to expand it earlier this year. Yes, in order to offer direct flights to Crossbell, Jirai, and Haliusk. Airships and trains have become integral parts of today's travel infrastructure. It's safe to say their popularity will continue to grow at an alarming rate. Even though tickets are still real pricey, it's pretty crowded in here, don't you think? That's because the summer festival is approaching. The number of inbound flights from abroad must be staggering. We can go out to the flight deck, so let's add it to our patrol. Understood. We can... Okay. We got another green request. And we can go out to the flight deck. And there's a shop, too. Let's see what she's got to offer. The request from the airport came from the cargo division, right? Let's ask around. Hello, we're from Thor's branch campus. Class 7 Special Operations. I believe we received a request. Oh, whoops. Oh, you're all here. Thank you for coming. There's something I wanted to ask all of you. Our orders mentioned a package with an unknown destination. Why don't you just send it back to the delivery company? Well, maybe you should just take a look. Is it VIP or something? Ooh, that's how you bring up packages? Looks like this place uses state-of-the-art technology. Yes, one of the upgrades we made last year was automating parcel management. And here it is. This is the package in question. Looks ordinary. It arrived 2 days ago, but no one has come to retrieve it. The shipping tag fell off, and no one knows where it's supposed to be delivered. However, it's labeled with valuable and handled with care stickers. From the looks of it, I think it's a painting. It could be priceless. Ha, gotcha. Guess you can't be reckless with it. That's correct. So, we don't know what to do. That's where you come in. That is why we are here. It's really not, but it won't trap us in this district, so we're free to wander around with it. But what should we do? All we know is it's a painting. We can't just blindly go around asking people. Heimdall is far too big. Let's just calm down and look for hints. It's not like we can't glean some clues from the package itself. Yeah, Staffer Simmons, stand aside and let us do your job for you. Oh, you're right. There are some legible letters. It says Lepanto. That's Lepanto is one of the stores in the Plaza Bifrost. How Staffer Simmons or nobody on staff knew that, we'll never freaking know. Lepanto? That sounds familiar. Yeah, I think I saw that name somewhere on the main street. Let me check my records. Analysis complete. I got a hit. Vancouver Street, the department store Lepanto & Co. Way to go, Allie! Wow, you guys figured that out like it was nothing. They've had plenty of practice. But that was pretty impressive. They should be proud of this. Instructor, what are you doing? Let's get going! Indeed, it's not out of our way, so we should deliver it. A department store on the main drag. A quick tram ride and we'll be done. Sounds easy enough. Let's head out. But Lepanto was probably getting it for someone. Like, there was zero effort we had to put into this. Tropical Pecky. That was one of the ones we were missing. Let's get 2. Now all we need is that Kinoko Pecky. So as long as we keep our eyes peeled, we might be able to get our hands on one. Then we can get that 900 or 9,999 boosting HP item. As many as we want, actually. Because if we can get the tropical Kinoko, if we can find the Kinoko Pecky somewhere, we'll be able to, especially if they're for purchase, we can just purchase as many as we like. We're only missing one now. Just one. Okay, this is Elisa and... Is that her grandfather? It sure is. What's up, Gwen?
Oh, hey guys.
Ah, is that who I think it is?
It's good to see you again, sir.
My word, I nearly didn't recognize you. Has it really only been a year and a half? I've seen your face in magazines and such, but they didn't do you justice at all. You've become quite the young stud. I can't say I blame Elisa for wanting a piece of...
Dang, dude. You're gonna have to get in line behind Fred and Martha.
Ugh, grandfather!
You're Elisa's grandpa? Then you would be the former chairman of the RF group, sir? Gwen Reinford.
That's right. I was chairman until that demon daughter of mine drove me out. But I'm sure if I told you I'm an old acquaintance of Schmidt's, that might land a bit closer to home for you all.
Really now? I guess that makes sense. Oh, I see. Another member of the Crazy Old Scientists Club. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, so this is the new Class 7, eh?
Sure is.
These cuties are just as nice as the ones in your old class.
Calm down, Gwen.
The pink-haired one has some nice proportions. And the silver-haired one is like a porcelain doll. And I can tell at a glance, this young thing here is one spicy little devil.
Grandfather?
Well... The students all proceeded to introduce themselves to Gwen. It's clear to me you're all diamonds in the rough. Reen, Elisa, take care of these kids. Be sure to polish them up into dazzling gems. Of course. They've only just started working well together as a team. We've still got a ton of work ahead of us. What are you two doing here? If I remember correctly, you said you were helping Gwen with his errands, Elisa? Yes, I'm also going to check the airport's records and security system. Earlier, I found both a listening device and a micro camera hidden away. Dang, dude, their world resembles ours more by the day. That's worrying. So they're tracking our every move. I've heard a little about what's going on. It seems pretty serious. And from the sound of it, what's going on behind the scenes is even more so. Huh? Could he be talking about the war on top of all that? I hear Angelica has gone missing too. I'm sure Lord Ragnar is worried sick. I should hit up some of my contacts and see if they've seen her. That would actually be extremely helpful. Thank you. I don't think her disappearance is related to the Calvardian agents, though. Most likely, judging by the state of the cemetery. About that, I asked Mother and Sharon to look into things. George's disappearance too. So I'm sure they'll have some information for us soon. Got it. Thank you. Yeah. Gwen, Elisa.
An airship will be landing at Dock 3 shortly.
Which means we've got to make ourselves scarce, but yeah, we now know what happened to Franz. It's here. Perfect. Right on time. Oh, this must be her mother arriving. That sound! Is that the sound of its engines? That's right. Yes, this sound is all too familiar to residents of Heimdall. The Imperial airship built with the brilliant technology. The Courageous? That's right. The high-speed cruiser, the Courageous. Well, talk about arriving in style. So is this gonna be Oliver? Looks nice. Yep, Oliver and Victor. Golden.
Felicitations, members of the new Class VII.
We meet again, and so soon at that. Truly, this must be the will of the goddess.
Yeah. Adios provides. So now we're going to exchange information with this new pair of plot important people. Salutations, everyone. Yuna, Kurt, Altina, and to the newer members Muse and Ash as well. It's lovely to see you again, Your Highness. Yeah, you sure look like a debaucherous prince, all right. Come on, Ash. But I heard the Crimson Wings are on high alert securing Heimdall's skies. I see. Were you with them, Your Highness? Indeed I was, after around half a year's absence. With everything that's going on, all of the Courageous' crew have returned aboard. And I imagine now is the opportune time to gather all of our resources. There have been reports of unidentified airships flying over the central part of the Empire recently. Our primary objective is to prevent them from entering the capital's airspace. I see. It could just be the Society, but it's most likely Calvard. Isn't Calvard's, their airships, their air combat is pretty much unmatched, isn't it? They were talking it up a lot in Cold Steel 2. Their compact airship technology is more advanced than RF's. Wait, is that what you're here to talk about? Yes, Gwen has been our advisor since the Courageous was completed. We need to talk about our plans regarding these Calvardian airships. That being said, once we're done resupplying, we'll be leaving. That should be in about 30 minutes. So we came at just the right time. Martial law goes into effect at 4 p.m. I'd like to avoid that. Yes, certainly. Capturing one of those ships would be a good way to discover what is going on. We should recommence our special operations missions too. Prince Oliver, Viscount Arcade, can we count on you? Yes, understood. The branch campus, the main campus, Old Class 7, and the Guild. I have connections to all of them. I'm counting on you to take care of the city and the underground. Leave it to us. Yes, Your Highness. Of course. That was pretty quick and jaunty. But they are protecting us. From the sound of it, you are finally able to reunite with all your scattered classmates. I'm happy to hear it. It must have been quite the wait. Thank you, Your Highness. But it wasn't all of us. Ah, yes, true. Crow Armbrust. He was from Jirai, yes? Back when it was independent. His story and Jirai's are both truly heartbreaking. And regarding Jirai, I've heard some particularly unsavory rumors about the circumstances behind its annexation. There's nothing I can tell you about that right now. But I can say I won't let this trend continue. And I'm glad to hear it. The ship should be ready to go soon. Hopefully we can meet again during the summer festival. Yes, Your Highness. With us here, they'll have no reason to declare martial law. Agreed. Please be careful. Uh-oh. Can we get at him? I guess we have to stand... That is really weird, but okay. The ships we suspect are from Calvert all seem to have stealth functions. A typical military ship may find it difficult to deal with them, but the Courageous isn't a typical military ship, is it? I believe our best option is to use the Courageous to patrol the skies. But to have a single ship patrolling the skies? That's a dangerous mission. Yeah, it's a good thing the Courageous is so reliable. Indeed. You can leave the skies to us. Martial law will be invoked at 4 p.m. Everyone stay on alert. By the by, the micro cameras and other fancy listening devices are the Verne Company's handiwork, no doubt about it. By using orbital waves tuned to special frequencies, they're quite handy for conducting mid-range surveillance. Then does that mean the airships hanging in the skies near Heimdall are backup for the agents on the ground, in addition to collecting and processing all the monitoring data, I'd guess? Yes, that's likely the case. But anyway, we can leave that mess to the Viscount. You all be careful out there, you hear? And then... Elisa... About Angelica and the cemetery. I'll try to find any bit of info I can. Right now, we need to prioritize the situation with Calvert, but as soon as we're done... Yeah, I feel the same way. I'll do everything in my power to find her, no matter what. I can't imagine what the two of them are going through. Neither can I, but it's clear this is a serious matter. So spill it. What kind of things were the two of you up to last night? Huh? What are you talking about? What am I talking about? I'm talking about sweet reunions with your gal pal. You got back pretty late last night. Gal pal? It's not like that, I swear. Oh, a tale of young love unfolding right under my nose? Ah, the sweet, delicate flower of youth. Snuck back in before sunrise, huh? You sly dog, you. Just keep things in moderation, you two. Not you too, Viscount. We've only got eyes for your daughter. You should know this. What do you guys think? They were in each other's arms for like 5 minutes straight back in Crossbell. Yes, that was far beyond the level of a just friends hug. Instructor Reen, have you been seeing other women? Elisa did a 180 really quickly. Please, stop adding fuel to the fire. And we got Elisa's second note off of that. Interesting. But now, everybody keep your eyes peeled for this Kinokopeki. Let's go back to Leica. Let's head up Heimdall Central Station. Train to Corel Imperial Villa. Let's not do that yet. We'll do this thing. They're about to take off. Man, what a beaut! No matter how many times I see it, feels like I haven't seen Prince Albert at all lately, though. What are you talking about? He was just on it. 30 minutes until departure. Let's wrap up this inspection. Yeah, good idea. This guy. What the heck? Georg, or Georg. Huh? What's wrong?
Nothing. Be right there.
So the gnomes are just playing on a different level, dude.